Theory to practice project. First of all, my beliefs. When I was younger, I benefited the most from a humanistic approach. I was able to make my own decisions, and I was able to own my own decisions along with my work. I realized as a student I needed to have options. I needed a loving and inviting environment, as well as having feelings that mattered to both my co-classmates and my instructor. My learning theory is simple. I believe a humanistic approach is more of the typical classroom I plan on having. I'm the type of student who excels when I'm given the opportunity to be part of the learning process. I also have the type of personality that allows me to communicate and be a sensitive and understanding educator. In my classroom, I will allow students to make their own decisions as well as their own consequences. I want my students to thrive on personal motivation and have healthy interactions between one another. My philosophy to practice includes three key components: class community, class structure, and peer relationships. My classroom will be influenced by the way it's set up. First of all, to incorporate class community, I'll have a group area for one-on-one instruction as well as differentiated instruction and group instruction. This allows for more modeling to take place in the classroom. I also believe interactions are very important and key to the classroom. I've set up my classroom in pods where students are able to work together and cooperate as a team, as well as get help from one another when they're struggling. Another very important part of a classroom is a place to relax and to reload and to have community area. I plan on having a reading room or reading area for my students so we can work together as a group and also have one-on-one time if they need a timeout. I believe this will empower my students and this will help them be self-motivated. If students need a place to take a break, they're welcome to come to the reading area. I also believe that this will allow my students to have trust. They'll be able to take a break and know that they can work on their own time and come back to the classroom as well. My desk will also be a key part of the classroom. I want my desk to be inviting and allow students to come forth and ask questions if they need. I think the reading room and the reading area, as well as the pods for my classroom, and a key area for differentiation, will allow my students to benefit from a humanistic approach. This ties up my philosophy to practice. My class community, class structure, and peer relationships will all support my humanistic approach of my typical classroom I plan on having. I believe in a classroom that allows students to excel when given the opportunity. To promote good behavior and extinguish undesirable behaviors, I will also be an active listener and help my students own their own problems.